Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Saying we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boo, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, J. Mack. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, he's a knuckleballer, and this is something you do not see every day. There's some hitters that are going to have a look at this for the first time. So important to see just exactly how they adjust and if he's able to throw that knuckleball that teases the zone enough to get the swings.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. One of the many challenges two-way players face is enduring a full season. I mean, the sport is very demanding as it is. You start the year with a ton of energy, but by August, it's easy to forget what city you're playing in. That's why it's tough for players who want to do both. Not only do they need to excel at two different areas of the game, but they need to sustain that success over a long period of time for it to be justified.
That's off the plate. Just missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. To the right side. Casas takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Mack back to work. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a quick out, number one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. The next offering misses. Ball one. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. That one outside. Ball two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Whips it to Casas, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Jay Matt up next for the Red Sox.
Yay, Matt.
And that one fouled off. Matt wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now batting Michael Ciani. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's great location on that pitch. Right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
Now a chance for Michael A. Taylor. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 outs. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. New inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Gimenez. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that is out of play. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later.
Nope,
just missed. Kiner-Falefa working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time up. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground. Story tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Mack back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was late.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Right side, Hamilton fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. First time up, he grounded to third. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The Blue Jays yet to pick up a hit here. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, J. Mack. Liner, base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Ground ball left side. Slings to second.
He's out.
To Guerrero, and they turn two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Top six. And now for the Jays, Tyler Stevenson. Check swing, called strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Michael Ciani. Struck out looking at his first at bat. A little bit low. And that is ball one. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Blue Jays down a run. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. Here in Boston, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Chopped on the ground. Hamilton in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw. He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Connor Falefa batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Struck him out looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And there's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays, and it remains 1-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Casas, the runner at third. Matt on at second with 2 down. Got him looking. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose.
Back now at Fenway. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Matt back to work. Back to the mound. He's got it. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't-miss stuff right now. And that drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. 0 for 2 in this one.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Slapped foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays 0. Back here at Fenway, we go to the 9th. Stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
And fouled off. ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Ciani in the box now, takes strike 1. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Michael A. Taylor next up for the Blue Jays. Ball 1 there. And that's a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.